We're on.
Nice.
So how was your experience?
Absolutely incredible. I was so calm and really totally grounded in the experience. But on the periphery, it was so amazing that I was trying to take notice as the observer of what was happening so I could share it and articulate it, if that's even possible. So, because I don't think it's impossible to completely articulate it, but I'll do the best I can. So first, when you started your healing session, I started feeling a sensation that started what I would say in the root chakra, at the base of my spine, and started moving up along my spine, but also then encompassed my entire core as a feeling of intensity, sort of an energetic encapsulation of my entire core. And then, but definitely a profound feeling along my spine that felt a little uncomfortable, only because, not that it hurt, but that it was different, a knowing that something was occurring there. And then that sensation started moving up my spine, as well as the pressure and the density that I felt in my lower region of my spine and my core started moving up to the heart region, and really stayed there for quite some time in the heart region. And I felt it at this point more around the heart than the spine, but I was aware that still there was some sort of energy, kind of what I would think of as like a Kundalini energy, this powerful energy encapsulated around my heart. And then I started feeling it move up through to my throat, and I started salivating, and I could taste a taste that incomparable. And it wasn't foul tasting, but it was different. I can't even describe it to anything else. But my thought associated with the taste was, and it made me smile, and this is where I get emotional, because it tasted like I was, in the physical sense, tasting the sweetness of life, the true sweetness of life. And it made me smile because it was just so beautiful, and tears of joy, quite frankly. And then, and just reminded by that breath, that I did feel like a need to take deep breaths, to breathe, to notice my breath, to really feel and integrate this experience as the observer, and to appreciate it. I started feeling profound. I started expressing abundance, gratitude for abundance in all its forms. And I even started doing an abundance mudra that I do when I am completely concentrated on abundance, because it's so powerful. I wouldn't want to use it and have thoughts of anything else. And also felt profound need to open my hands for healing. And also to note, as the energy started moving up through my body, I felt like I wanted to put my hands on my core. I don't know if you could see that, but my hands on my core. And anyway, the breath, I felt a notice of breath, the taste of the sweetness of life as it rose up through my throat. And then I felt all of that rise up into my mind's eye, into my point of intuition, and my divine channel also. And at this point, any colors that I was sensing became completely white. It was as if all the colors of the rainbow completely integrated into just profound white light. It was like a whiteout, whether my eyes were open or closed, it felt like just a whiteout. And profound sense of, it makes me emotional, I'm sorry.
Perfect, thank you.
Divine love and support, profound healing, and the desire to share it with the world. As the healer that I am, just a profound sense of sharing. And that's how I feel at this moment. Yeah, it's very emotional. Thank you so much. I'm just filled with gratitude, and I just feel abundance in all its forms, and really a feeling that I had not felt before. Unimaginable as the physical Michelle. It's a deeply ethereal experience, and really asking also for abundance and knowing and deeper connection with the ancestors. And, uh, from whence I came is what I want to say. I have only once in my life experienced what I would call profound consciousness in prayer and meditation, where I was literally just a thought in the galaxy, and knowing it, like not remembering it after the fact, sitting with that and feeling like, oh my goodness, I am pure consciousness in this moment. And that's the way I felt through this experience, was just connection with pure consciousness. Yeah. And excitement in sharing it, to the point where I had to ground myself back into the experience to stay in the moment. Yeah. I just feel great. Lighter, taller. Yeah. I don't have to remind myself to sit tall. I feel more elongated. I don't know if I mentioned this before, if it was a thought, in the way that I feel a profound mind-body connection if I'm meditating, or in Pilates, where I'm always reminded to stretch and sit tall. That's what it feels like to me. Yeah, this sort of elongated, like my spine is elongated. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. And I'm sure, without a doubt, I know I'll have more to share later. This is about all I can manage to articulate at this moment, but more will come later. If not today, tomorrow, or in the coming days, I can assure you. And so I'd love to share that with you as well as that comes.
And I would love to hear that and receive
Thank you.
that as well.